I'm a man of God.
I'm a man of I'm a man of Muhammad. I don't know what's the accent like.
Allah.
May Allah awaken the people.
Can I say Muhammad? Can I say his name?
Yeah.
So just don't show a
it's
picture.
Visual depictions. That's not allowed.
So can I ask you? And I don't mean disrespect. I'm genuinely in pursuit of curiosity.
Mhm.
Do they not know? Do Muslims not know what Muhammad looked like?
We're not supposed to, yeah, we're not supposed to depict him. It's the same way that, like, Jesus got whitewashed in, like, today's world. It's We're not
Okay.
supposed to idolize men. That's why we don't depict him.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's actually good vibes, I think.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get like turned into a white dude with blue eyes.
Exactly, yeah. It just causes divisiveness. It's like you shouldn't, depict him.
Right, but that's interesting. They do it to prevent this divisiveness.
Mhm.
Here's Shaq actually, so he is interested. But they get real, or not, I shouldn't say they, but extremists get really angry when you show a picture. Like, is that one? It seems like, maybe I have a misunderstanding, but that seems like a really bad thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Extremists get mad about anything, so.
Right,
they're
okay.
just-
Well, South Park got into some mega heat for that.
Yeah, I remember they had a whole episode.
They can't even show those
No, I
episodes
think it was.
anymore.
I think it was yeah, but it was like the plot of a, yeah, of a episode where Family Guy was going to show Muhammad, and they were trying to stop it.
Right. Yeah. There was South Park. Yeah.
And by the
those
way,
2 episodes.
correct me if I'm wrong, AB, but it's not actually just Muhammad. It's any of like the prophets.
Yeah, it's any of the prophets.
So
yeah.
like even like Moses or Abraham or like anybody from the Bible. You're not,
But they don't care about Moses.
They do, of course they do.
They do. We care. Jesus.
No,
too.
I mean, like the extremists don't get buck wild about pictures of Moses.
Well, Muhammad obviously is the
He's
most
their guy.
important one, but
their
that whole no visual depiction thing, it's not specifically Muhammad.
So
it's across the
y'all
board.
fuck with Moses?
Yeah, Moses.
Yeah, of course.
Jesus. Yeah.
Who else we fucking with in Islam?
All of
Jesus.
Yeah.
You got to think.
Jesus.
Think of Christianity as the expansion pack to Judaism, and
Yeah.
then the DLC is Islam.
It's a
They're
trilogy.
they're all build on one another.
Yeah,
so.
we believe everything that came prior. It's just like
It's kind of funny how each major religion is like, nah, this is bullshit, and then the the Muslims like, or the Christians like, nah, this is bullshit, and then the Muslims are like, nah, this is all good.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. It's also the cause of a huge amount of conflict over centuries. So in
Yeah.
that way, it's not that funny.
It's a long running joke.
You fuck.
We
It's an old timey joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Decades.
longest.
Centuries.
We need something new. We need it's about time for a DLC to
I think that's Mormonism, right?
Islam.
That's the latest drop.
But do they believe in Muhammad and all that?
Actually, no, right? Because Mormonism
They
is
skipped
a
over.
divergence from. It's a retcon. It's a retcon.
Yeah.
It's like a, what do you call it? It's like when they remake. It's a remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
They
reboot.
skipped
It's a soft
reboot,
reboot.
yeah.
It's a soft
I,
reboot.
I still can't believe that you guys don't
Soft
believe in
launch.
hell. Like that was so surprising to me. It's like the core
Nah,
of everything
dude.
we do. It's being Muslim is playing life on hard mode.
Well, there
That's
is
all
a
it
Jewish hell, but it's
hard difficulty.
But it's like, what's it
It's
called?
dope.
Is it shul or something like that?
Shul Shul can be hell.
Right. Yeah, there's a little bit of nuance to that, but yeah.
It's not like internal damnation.
Yeah, it's different.
yeah,
Heaven and hell in Jewish tradition. Here, you want to learn about it right now?
yeah, I'd love to. I find it interesting. Okay. I think they should teach more about it in school because I think people will be more tolerant. Like Dan knows more about Islam sometimes than I do, and all religions. And he told me he was taught that growing up, which is awesome.
Yeah, the church that I went to was very liberal artsy, if you will, and our sort of Sunday school, it was sort of just like a general religious theology class more than any specific doctrine. So that is why I know. I don't want to say a lot, but I know something about Islam.
Here it says, the subject of death is treated inconsistently between the Bible, or in the Bible it's inconsistent. It often suggests that physical death is the end of life. This is the case with Abraham, Moses, and Miriam. However, several biblical references to a place called Sheol. It is described as a region dark and deep, the pit and the land of forgetfulness, where human beings descend after death. This suggestion is that in the northern world of Sheol, the deceased although cut off from God and humankind, live on in some shadowy state of existence. That sounds like a dope fucking place for like Kratos to smash through.
I was gonna say it sounds like a Dark Souls level.
That's fire. I mean, we need Sheol, the video game. While this version of Sheol is rather bleak, setting precedents for later Jewish and Christian ideas for underground hell, there's generally no concept of judgment or reward and punishment attached to it.
Jews.
Yeah, it's somewhat similar to the Christian idea of purgatory. It's more of just kind of like a eternal waiting room.
Dude,
rather
that's
than
awesome. Sign me the fuck up.
Some sort of punishment.
I'm there.
No, it says there's no judgment or punishment associated with it.
Yeah, not us. Shaqs find new ways to be creative and tell us how we're gonna fucking suffer. And the hellfire is not normal hellfire. It's like fucking.
That's so it got the hell got more intense. It seems as the iterations continued.
Oh yeah.
Jews are like no hell. Christians are like some hell, but easy win.
No. Our hell is like
Muslims.
No,
are
Christian
like,
hell is pretty bad. It's the
I know, but
purgatory
they got
is
that
kind of
easy
like
dub. They say if you accept Christ, you get.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fairly
like
easy dub in Islam as well.
Really?
Dude, a Shaq told my cousin once that they're gonna lock your soul in a fucking box, and they're gonna take flame arrows from the hottest fucking flames, that are like 100 times hotter than fucking heat or whatever, or lava, and they're just gonna shoot it at your soul repeatedly in this box, and then your skin's gonna regenerate, and they're gonna do it again.
That's pretty.
That sounds like child abuse.
Metal as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
like
That's fucking kind of
good
cool.
time.
kind of mythical though. They say, in fact, the more pessimistic books of the Bible, such as Ecclesiastes and Job, I don't know, I'm not familiar, insist that all the dead go down to Sheol, whether good or evil, rich, poor, slave, or free man. So it's kind of like a egalitarian, just where the souls just go. It's like the soul resting place. We just all go down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like demonic necessarily.
No, not demonic, and it's not a judgment either, you know?
Yeah, and let me just say, it's not all Muslims, obviously. That's like all religions. Some people believe to an extreme, and others are more
Yeah,
open-minded.
absolutely. There's a whole spectrum of it.
Yeah, I'm curious to learn more about what is hell in Judaism. According to Jewish teachers, hell is not entirely physical. Rather, it can be comprised to a very intense feeling of shame. People are ashamed of their misdeeds, and this constitutes suffering, which makes up the bad deed.
That tracks so much with at least the Jewish culture that I grew up around, that the ultimate version of hell is like just feeling really guilty.
That's our life as a Muslim. We just feel guilty our whole life.
It's just your Jewish mother guilting you.
So,
Like, you
in
could have been
other
a
words-
doctor.
That's hell.
So much
brother.
wasted potential.
That's hell
My
right
son,
In
he's
other
a
words,
podcaster.
hell is right here on earth. Many Jews believe that after a person dies, his or her soul simply doesn't vanish. A part of the soul remains with the body, stuck in limbo until burial. It's the job of the shomer or shomeret to comfort the deceased soul. Okay, we need a little coaxing. What is the most unforgivable sin in Judaism? Blasphemy against the Holy Spirit? What?
Damn.
One eternal or
Be
unforgivable sin, blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, is also known as the sin unto death, is specified in several passages of the blah, 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 blah.
What are we going to do?
What? They don't care. We don't care about Holy Spirit, do we?
It's sort of the same in Islam. It's like believing in multiple gods is like the worst thing you could do.
But isn't that what Christianity is all about? They're like, well, I guess it's the same God.
Yeah. Done.
Oh, that's good.
Let's not go down that path.
All right, we love all religions. They're great people. You know, some take it too far, but hey, don't we all have moments we take things too far?
Yeah.
It's just a prank, bro.
It really, at the end of the day, it's all just a prank.